everybody. Anybody out there? Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Sorry, this keeps going to full screen. I don't know why. I think it's set now. Okay, the update for today. We ended up going to the superintendent's office, and and we spoke to the assistant superintendent, and she told me that she saw the report yesterday, and that the school, when something like that happens, they need to follow a protocol, which is contacting the superintendent's office, of course, contacting DCYF, because in the past, since they have to do that since the laws changed, because in the past there have been 2 schools that never reported anything like that, and the principals ended up getting fired from their jobs. One was in Providence and one was in Warwick, Rhode Island. So they have to follow the necessary protocols, and they make it a lot stricter now when it comes to an adult touching a child like that, especially a teacher. But she told us that it's an ongoing, it's a police investigation. And while we were there, she said, as of this morning, there was an officer or detective or someone that was assigned to the case, and they're going forward with the investigation. So, and then I asked a question about having my daughter put in a different school. At first I was thinking about next year for the fall, but realized that maybe that would be too late. But I put in for the fall because she really likes her teacher here and everything like that. And so before we left there, I put in a request to switch schools, saying I just prefer a different school, and they asked me why, and I'm like, I just don't trust this school. So I filled out a request form before we left the superintendent's office, and a couple of hours later, I get a phone call from the assistant superintendent saying that it was approved. She asked me how I would feel about sending her to the new school now instead of waiting. I'm like, that's fine with me as long as there's no problem with her being bused over there, because it's hard for me to get over there every morning. And she's like, yes, that won't be a problem. It's gonna be a couple of days. Today's Thursday, so they assume by Monday that it will be all set. I'm not sure if she's gonna start Monday. I've gotta make that phone call tomorrow back to the superintendent and find out, just to get an update about when she starts at the new school. And then when my daughter got home, she told us that she got called to the principal's office today. And I'm like, okay, for what? And she's like, oh, I spoke to a police officer. I guess the police officer asked her what happened. She told them what happened. And they also took a picture of her arm, of her right forearm, where the marks were left by the teacher. So, and I'm like, okay, that's a start. Um, Now I'm not sure what's going to happen. Um, I think the officer tried calling me before he actually talked to my daughter, but I think I was out. Either that or I was sleep. I was taking it out because all this is like tiring me out. So I did fall asleep for a little while. Maybe I missed a phone call, but I did get the message when we got home. We had laundry to do, and I got the message when we got home saying he wanted to speak with me or get permission to speak to my daughter about what was going on. And obviously he talked to her, and I'm just hoping that something becomes of this because no teacher. I don't care what school you're from. I don't care if it's at least I can't stay, but I'm trying to join your daughter. What are they doing with the teacher? Is the teacher suspended until investigation is complete? Hi Nancy, thank you for coming in. Um, I'm not sure what's going on yet. I know that the police are investigating it right now. As of this morning, there was someone who was assigned to investigate it. They actually did speak to my daughter at the school today, and she told them what happened. Um, I don't know anything at this point, and I'm just going to let the police do their job, do what they need to do to get this investigation underway. Again, I really can't answer that question because I don't know myself. If I did, I would be telling someone. But I'm not sure what's going to happen next. I don't know if they're going to bring charges against her, if they're going to contact me and ask me if I want charges against her. Because if they do call me and ask me, I'm going to say most definitely yes. Because this is so uncalled for. It's not right. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to my daughter to be in a school where you're supposed to feel safe and not be safe at all. Definitely, I will be pressing charges if they ask me if I want to press charges. If they call me into court, I will do that too. But thank you, Nancy, for coming in. Thank you for the prayers. They hopefully they will help. I'm trying to stay positive, but at the same time, it's very heartbreaking for me. Because you get some time behind bars. Saw you in Capstream. I wanted to check on you. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. Mwah. But yeah, it's just uncalled for. It's not necessary to touch another student. You know, that should not be allowed. And trust me, there have been several times where there was another teacher. Good night, Nancy. God bless. Sweet dreams. Um, what was I saying? I'm at work at the moment. I just wanted to check up on you and your daughter. Thank you, Tamara. Um, I'm trying to remain positive. It's not going to be easy having to see my daughter go through something like this. You know, there was this other teacher that she had last year for the third grade, and she was a special education teacher. And email me when you get off the stream. Okay, I will do. Um, there was a teacher that she had in the third grade. It was a special education teacher. And my daughter has told me several times that she yelled at her in the hallway, got in her face and yelled at her. And that is definitely not right. Teachers should not be doing anything like that. I don't care who you are, how old you are, how long you've been in the school system for. It's not acceptable in my eyes. But that's just the update. Um, Hopefully, I'll know more within the next couple of days of what's going on. You know, I never got treated like this when I was in school. Never by a teacher like this. And the way they do it nowadays is unacceptable. They should be punished or reprimanded for what they do. You know, kids go to school to feel safe. Kids go to school to learn, not to be bullied by another teacher or touched by another teacher. Heck no. And I'm the type of person who will speak up, and I'm not going to stop for anyone. Not when it comes to my child. Um, but it's just so not right. But 18, well, you know, and we are our child's biggest advocate. And, you know, if anyone else is going through something like this, speak up, do something, and act upon it. Because it's just not right. It's not right for the way kids get treated. So, I'm going to end this here. It's been almost 20 minutes. But I just wanted to give you all an update. And keep us in your prayers because I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just hoping for the best outcome. Um, I'm doing everything to protect my child, and I'm not going to stop. My child is my top priority. She's not treated like that here. She shouldn't be treated like that in school. So, with that being said, I'm going to cut this out. and I will try to get on here tomorrow, hopefully with a better update. And remember, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Actions speak louder than words. By doing something like that, a teacher doing something like that to one of our students, the student's going to look at her and say, no, I don't have to listen to you. Look what you did to me. So a kind word goes a long way. A kind action goes a long way. So with that being said, I'm going to end this. But I will be on tomorrow, hopefully with another update. And until then, everybody have a good night. Take care.